The process and the notion that she could walk free, prompting a cyclical reliving of that day and the years that followed. Here at 10, we're taking you back to that early morning and what happened after Janet Danahey lit the flame.
Fox 8's Michael Hennessy joins us now. Michael, you talk to people on all sides of this. All of them remember more than they want to.
Neil, Katie, we always hear the expression like it was yesterday. That's certainly the case here. For the people who came face to face with the flames, it was life-changing. Same goes for the people who fought the fire and found the bodies. For the families of those victims, though, one thing rises above all else. It was life-ending.
Please get him along. I'm telling you, the whole building is on fire. Everything is going up in flames.
Early morning, February 15th, 2002.
This is Valentine's night.
More than 24 people living in the Campus Walk apartments off Spring Garden Street in Greensboro.
Such intense heat, such flames and smoke there. We could not go in. I mean, we would have burnt right up.
Woken up by intruding flames.
They saw my buddy and I poking our head out the window, and they said, "Clayton, Brent, jump! You have to jump now!"
I watched a couple of my friends, jumping out of the 3rd floor.
And some wouldn't walk away.
I saw flames and just debris falling, and I was just, screamed. I was like, the complex is on fire.
A fire set on the south side of the building.
You literally felt like death was all around you.
With the wind blowing from south to north at 18 miles per hour.
It's really fast.
Hey, what is on fire on the balcony?
I don't know. It's just really fast.
Sending people just beginning their lives.
We ran to his room, opened his window, kicked out the screen.
Jumping from the 3rd floor to preserve them.
So I turned around, and then I hung down, got me a little closer. It was still a pretty good drop. I remember in the air going, okay, okay, boom.
But I could tell by the radio traffic, we are actively engaged in people jumping from windows. They're trying to get ladders up, trying to rescue people. I'm going, wow, this is an event.
Their only exit way was blocked, we think, by heat and smoke.
With a breezeway separating the apartments in a wooden building with wooden stairs.
We certainly had the perfect storm for this fire to blow right through the breezeway, burn out all means of egress for these people, and that's exactly what happened.
David Douglas was a battalion chief in the Fire Investigations Division.
My deep breath was, how many do we have?
He says after crews tried to rescue people for more than a half hour, they were finally able to attack.
I doubt there were many of our firefighters that didn't in some way participate in this event because of how prolonged it was.
Once the flames relented, with nothing but a smoldering, dripping frame of a building left behind.
It makes me cringe just to see the aftermath of what it caused.
Accounting took front and center.
Now we're down to like the number 6 or 7 that we're missing.
And as they looked for a handful of tenants,
then we get a report that our crews have found a victim.
Firefighters found the beginning of what became to be 4 endings.
Our crews found the remains of a person in the debris that had collapsed into the breezeway. So now we know we got multiple victims. We're going, man.
As news of the fire spread and the sun rose, parents began to emerge.
We still had these parents, and Jim and Carolyn Llewellyn. Still talk to them to this day.
Crews carefully, meticulously continued to comb.
We found another, and then we found another. And this is beginning to be like your worst day.
Next came names. Sisters, Donna and Rachel Llewellyn.
Those 2 sisters I'm sure their families are really hurting right now.
Their roommate, Beth Harris.
Lene and Beth have known each other since middle school. Robin and Rachel lived together for a summer.
Donna's boyfriend, Ryan Beck.
This meeting for worship is to celebrate the life of Ryan Beck of the class of 2000.
We get them in the command post, and I took Miss Llewellyn's hands in mine just like this, and I looked her in the eyes, and Michael, she knew exactly what I was going to say before I ever said it. It was tough. You're fixing to tell a lady that both her daughters, we believe, have died in this fire.
The discoveries,
If it does turn out to be an incendiary fire, then a crime's been committed.
Turned detestable.
We begin to look at the fire, we're going, oh wow, not only do we have an intentionally set fire, we got a crime scene.
A contemptible, combustible
catalyst.
We are starting to develop some ideas and some scenarios, and we have a hypothesis on some things, and we have to test those.
A killer in the form of a 23-year-old woman.
I'm so sorry to you for taking away people that you love. I can never imagine someone taking away my child.
Yeah, oh, she was a Girl Scout, she was this, she was that. She's a murderer. That's the fact.
That woman, of course, Janet Danahey. Tomorrow night, we're going to look back at her sentencing and ahead to her commutation. Plus, what we've discovered that disproves what her supporters have said about her from day one. Katie?